The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
Oh, it's finally here.
Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
The following contest is a tables match and is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202
Minnesota native is scratched and clawed for everything he's earned in his life. Represented the United States in the Olympics. Former tag team champion on multiple occasions. Chad Gable is ready to do big.
And introducing the challenger from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 164 pounds, Reyes the Phenomenal.
It's time to break some tables, guys. Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready. The big question is, are these superstars ready? Because if they're not, they're likely to find themselves full of splinters.
Here's a man who's put the Cruiserweight division on the map in WWE.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
And introducing the champion from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds. He is the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Cedric Alexander.
Guys, Cedric Alexander had one of the best matches in the Cruiserweight Classic a couple of years ago. It was so good, Triple H came out and applauded the man and then signed him to a WWE contract.
Cedric's a true testament to hard work and chasing your dreams and never saying die. Cedric has a bright future here in WWE.
Cedric Alexander dropped 20 pounds just to be part of the Cruiserweight Classic, and he hasn't looked back since.
The hard-hitting Cedric Alexander has had one singular focus upon his WWE arrival, kick to cause pain.
Hey, Corey, when's the last time you checked your lumbar?
I don't know what you're trying to get at, Saxton. I don't consent to a lumbar check from Cedric Alexander. I've got my own chiropractor. Thank you very much. Beautiful technique.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Harsh impact. Stop in the leg. Just nasty.
Oh, nasty impact.
Chad Gable not looking so good.
He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
If he ends up going through a table at any point here tonight, we might be able to look back at this moment as the beginning of the end.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
The champ's absorbing some offense here. This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Hooked up.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Only one place to go when you're stuck in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, down. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant trip. Boom!
Now watch the big slam.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Looks like trouble here, Byron.
I don't know. I guess that all depends on who you're rooting for.
In a precarious position here.
Yeah, I don't like where this is heading, Michael.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say,
Here he goes.
RKO! That just happened! Here's his chance to win this. Can Gable pull through?
Oh, so ruthless.
now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, what's this gonna be? Uh-oh.
Oh, through the table. Yes, takes it. Introducing the table to a match always delivers in this business. Take a look.
Oh, I can't believe this. Look at him go. He ain't playing here. He really put on a great show.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Reyes, the Phenomenal One.
Impressive performance by all three competitors here tonight.
3 men stepped into this match, but only one will be leaving victorious, and that's this guy.
In just moments, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have competitors locked inside steel. Don't go away.
The time for talk is over. Let's crank it up.
Mojo's here, and he's all business.
Making his way to the ring from Alexandria, Virginia, weighing in at 265 pounds, Mojo Rawley.
You know, Corey, as soon as Mojo shed that loser Zack Ryder, he's completely changed his life.
You're absolutely right. It's been a straight upward ascent for Mojo Rawley.
You mean when Mojo stabbed Zack Ryder in the back?
Maybe Zack Ryder should have done better.
Maybe Mojo should have been more honorable, more upfront about his desires.
Honor doesn't win championships, Byron. You can't buy out.
Here comes the world's largest athlete.
And his opponent, standing 7 feet tall, weighing in at 385 pounds, the
strutting
Big Show.
to the ring.
Strutting to the ring because the Big Show knows he has the ability to manhandle every single superstar in this match.
Look at the size of him.
Big Show more agile than we've seen him in years and more dominant than he's been in years.
A confident look on the face of the Big Show. Part of some of the all-time great moments in WWE history.
When a superstar signs a contract to face the Big Show in singles competition, some would suggest they should make it legal for that person to bring a weapon to the ring with them, or an army.
Let me tell you, I've shook hands with the Big Show, and afterwards, I couldn't hold a pen for hours.
Saxton, you're a liar. The Big Show would never shake your hand.
What a stomp. Good grief.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors, Jack...
His shoulders are down.
And Big Show with a quick kick out.
That's too early for that.
Oh my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Big Show losing some ground here.
I don't think anyone expected to see this.
Needing a better look and charging the ring.
Quite a history between these two, Cole.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top of the steel cage, the real high-rent district, and dive off onto their opponent. And that all started with one man in October of 1983, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow. The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Corey, the WWE